Hello, it's me again. So it's about 1:30 in the morning again. So you guessed it, I just got off work and I'm going to eat a delicious piece of lasagna. A friend of mine came over tonight and made it for my husband and family, but I was at work. So we're eating it now. So I figured I'd do food and thought kind of a vlog, because what else do you do at 1:30 in the morning while you're eating lasagna? Today my thought is that being a mom is hard. No matter if you're a stay-at-home mom, or it don't matter if you're a mom who's also trying to work a full-time job. It's difficult, and each one comes with its own challenges and great rewards and a lot of challenges. I feel like I said that twice. I have to be up early tomorrow morning, so I get a nap again tonight, and tomorrow morning I have to get up and be 40 minutes away by 8:30, and then so my kids can get the flu shot, because my own personal opinion, I figure why not help the kids out when you can. They're little, you don't really want to see them sick, so we're gonna get the flu shot, and then I have to be back home for another appointment at 10. Then I'm hoping maybe somewhere in there I can get a brief little nap. I didn't get a nap, so that I can go to work by 4:30. Being a mom is hard, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. So my husband and I worked really hard to have kids. It took us 8 years, about 8 doctors, and fertility meds to have my daughter. I have PCOS, so it made things really hard, and we experienced a lot of infertility, and we experienced a lot of losses, and it was like a roller coaster. So you'd have that big build up, and then that scary drop, and that was kind of our life for 8 years. Now my daughter is amazing, as you guys have seen. She's beautiful and wonderful, and I would not change her for the world. I feel like that experience made me a lot stronger. And then Lincoln was that wonderful first try baby, right? So you're pregnant right away and it's amazing, except I'd been on that roller coaster, right? So the whole pregnancy I spent waiting for the other foot to drop. So I kind of feel like PCOS and the journey we had kind of took that just wow, amazing, I'm pregnant thing away from me, if that makes any sense. I was still pregnant, and it was still amazing, but it was also 9 months of a lot of worry and anxieties. 9 months of what could be's. With my daughter, it was like 9 months of constantly being kicked. And every time I drove, she would beat the crap out of the steering wheel. And actually the first time I really felt her move, she was kicking the steering wheel. And she never stopped. I'm pretty sure she was awake 24/7, and she would just go. And she's still the same. She just goes. She does sleep. She sleeps beautifully. She was like the most wonderful, easy baby that anyone could hope for. She slept 12 hours straight by 2 months old. My little man, he pretty much didn't move at all. He was a very stressful baby. With my daughter, you just poke her and the whole stomach would move. And with him, you could run a marathon and not feel a flutter sometimes, unless he wanted to. I had C-sections for both my children. My plan was to have an all-natural, unmedicated birth. That didn't happen. Not by choice. But babies can't stay in there forever. They needed help coming out. So that's what happened. Lincoln has always been a real cuddle bug. He wanted you to hold him and cuddle him and never put him down. He was crankier, but still an amazing baby. He slept, or started sleeping, 12 hours at about 4 months old. So yes, I'm very blessed that my children love sleep. My dad was driving me crazy. I also never did that sleep training thing. I just put them in their bed and they go to sleep. Yeah, what's that sleep training thing? With Gabriella, I had issues with my C-section and I had to get packed for 7.5 months. So that was a challenge. I had someone dictate when I could shower and when I couldn't. I had nurses coming in daily and stuff like that, so I had to be home. This is a really big piece of lasagna. Delicious though. But you can't guess why I gotta lose weight. I've done the breastfeeding, pumping thing, and I've done the bottle feeding thing. And I had a baby who took a soother right away and a bottle. Then I had a baby who wouldn't take a soother or a bottle till we gave him no choice because I was going back to work. I personally agree with vaccinations because, like I said earlier, they're small and you gotta help them any way you can. And like I said, you don't want to see your baby sick. So, we vaccinate. I mean, look at me, I'm still alive. I think moms are really harsh on moms. Moms can be really judgmental on moms. There's a lot of tough decisions in being a mom that you worry about whether or not it will affect your child's life, or if you should or if you shouldn't. Should you breastfeed? Should you bottle? If you breastfeed, for how long do you breastfeed? Do you co-sleep? Do you not co-sleep? Do you sleep train? Do you not? Do you vaccinate? Do you not? Do you get your baby circumcised? There's just a lot of questions in being a mom. And there's no real right answer for most of them, I think. I remember multiple times my husband would come home when Lincoln was a newborn. So I had an 18-month-old and a newborn at home. And he would say, "What'd you do today?" I kept the kids alive. Goal reached. Because really, that's the most important thing. They were fed. They were changed. They were breathing. I got to stay home for a while with my kids. Gabriella was 2 before I went back to work. And unfortunately, Lincoln was still little. 7 months, not quite. 6 months, 3 weeks. It's a lot of hard. Not a little hard, a lot of hard. I feel like sometimes for the greater good, you gotta make one sacrifice for something that'll be better. I'd like to be able to buy a house for my kids to grow up in instead of renting a townhouse. And in order to do that, I need to go to work. I think when moms see a mom doing a good job, we should point it out. Momming ain't easy. And staying at home with kids ain't easy. After I had Lincoln, I had postpartum depression. And when I was having breakdowns in the middle of a Walmart for no reason, I knew I needed help. So I brought it up to the kids' pediatrician. And I brought it up to my family doctor. And I got put on some medication and I went to counseling and I'm a lot better now. So that's great. So if you feel like that, get the help, it's worth it. It doesn't make you any less of a person or a mom. It's just you wanting you to be better for your kids. If you're being a stay-at-home mom, you kind of lose the you. Not that it wasn't me, but Natasha kind of went away. I wasn't her. I was mom. 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 I did the groceries. Cleaned the house. Fed, bathed, put the kids to sleep. Kept them alive. Tried to get a shower. Did the appointments. Fed the kids. Put the kids for a nap. Picked up my husband. Made supper. Fed the kids. Put the kids to bed. Gave them baths. Kept the kids alive. Changed kids. Fed the kids. Put the kids for a nap. Went to appointments. I think you get the gist. So, and all that, I guess I just didn't know, where was I? Who was I? What did I want? What did I need? So it was really great because at that time I was still going through the counseling for the postpartum depression. And I feel like the tactics that I was given to help me get over that also worked in so many other aspects of my life and helped me find me again. Because after 2 years of being mom and just mom, you know, like I'm not no breadwinner, I'm not working, I'm not getting out on my own, not doing me things, which like I still did things alone. It's just not the same. Like I would go do groceries alone every now and then, or you know, stuff like that. Whereas now at work I talk to people without just being mom. And let's be real, 99% of the time I talk about the kids because I'm a mom. I know you're probably confused and being like, okay, well, she wants to be a mom, but she doesn't want to be just mom. But there's a line. It's a fine line, but there's a line. I feel like I've touched on a lot of things. And I'm gonna have a lot of editing to do. A whole lot of editing. Let's go back to that C-section talk I was talking about. Everyone handles that differently. You know, some people can get out of recovery and switch themselves back into their hospital bed. And some people can't do the stairs for about 2 weeks. Lincoln's up. I heard him cry. But I think he's back to sleep. Anywho, I better turn this off because I have no idea really what I'm saying. I'm just talking. Food and thought. Why not? So these are all my thoughts, my opinions, and my experiences. I hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and press the notification bell.